Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome to my channel, EleMental Lyfe Guided Messages, and also welcome back to my current and new subscribers. Today, I will be doing your December money and career reading. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, ElementalLyfe.com. And if you like jewelry and candles specific for your zodiac sign, as well as money candles, that is also available on my website as well. And if you enjoy weekly money, career, and finance readings, please head on over and subscribe to my other channel, Money Path Tarot. That information can be found on the main page of this channel, as well as in the description box below. And if you would like to become a channel member to receive readings specific for your zodiac sign weeks in advance, as well as extended money readings, please do not hesitate to join. That information can be found in the link below. And also, if you enjoy this reading and you feel as though this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and do a brief astrological breakdown of what's going to be happening for us in the month of December, starting with December the 4th. With the full moon in the zodiac sign of Gemini, you may feel a need to move forward with your ideas, your plans, and your goals in order to set intentions for the weeks ahead. For some of you, you're going to find that your mind and your heart is going to be in alignment. So you're going to be more clear with your thinking and your ideas as you move forward with your intentions. And you may also feel the need to express yourself more freely because of this. And then as we move to December the 11th, Mercury will re-enter Sagittarius. And with this happening, you may find that old projects, old ideas, old plans that you may have not completed or left behind, it may make its way back around to you so that you're able to pick up from where you have left off and reinvest into those ideas, those opportunities, things that you may have started but not completely finished. And it's going to allow you to create a process and a plan for yourself in order to move forward. And then on December the 19th, we're going to have a new moon in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. And with the new moon being in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, you're going to want to explore something new. Be open, optimistic, be open to new opportunities in order for you to get something started and take action on those plans so that you can have a fresh start and move forward. And then on December the 21st, the sun will enter the zodiac sign of Capricorn. And with the sun entering the zodiac sign of Capricorn, you may find that you're going to be more focused on your long-term goals, setting intentions towards long-term goals so that you can finalize your plans and start out the new year fresh and ready to dive in and accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself. Okay, so now that we have done a brief overview of what's going to be happening astrologically in the month of December, I'm going to go ahead and begin your reading. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to their career for the month of December? What should they be expecting when it comes to their career for the month of December? Please show me the cards we need to see. Okay, you have romances in the air. What should they be looking out for when it comes to their career for the month of December? You have stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. And what is the overall outcome when it comes to their career for the month of? Okay, you have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Wow. Okay, so my beautiful Virgos, when it comes to your career for the month of December, when it comes to what you should be expecting, you have the rose card and it states romances in the air. So some of you could be meeting someone through work, a romantic partner, where your romance is going to blossom and grow into something that's going to be long-term. Some of you may also feel very passionate about exploring new ventures, investing into new things when it comes to your career, going down a new path, investing into yourself, a skill, an idea, a gift, or a talent that you know is going to blossom and grow and lead you towards a lot of success. So I feel as though a lot of you are romanticizing your life and figuring out a way to elevate when it comes to your career so that you can level up when it comes to your overall life. You may also be receiving roses or some sort of gift of appreciation for all that you do. Or as I mentioned, for some of you, this could be you forming a romance with someone connected to what you do for work And this person could even be bringing you roses or flowers. But romance is in the air in regards to you starting something new, pouring into a passion, something that you love and enjoy doing, or meeting someone connected through what you do for work. And when it comes to what you need to be looking out for, you have the Stork card, and it states news of a birth or business opportunity. So some of you may be presented with a new business opportunity. You could be starting your own business, investing into something that you know is going to lead towards long-term financial stability and job security. Or for some of you, you may be expecting. So you could be announcing that you're expecting, and this may be the driving force for you to invest wisely or pour into opportunities that you know is going to lead you towards career advancement as well as long-term job security, because you're planning for your future. You're ensuring that you have the financial stability and security to not only take care of you, but your growing family. So I feel as though you're going to be making wise investments into your career to ensure that you have a financial safety net should something unexpected happen, as well as you doing a lot of long-term planning for your growing and expanding family. And when it comes to your overall outcome, you have the Flute card, and it states disappointment in a friend or lover. So for some of you, you may find that you're going to be disappointed in the outcome of a situation. This could be connected to someone that you work with, a friend, a family member, a lover. They may not come through in the way that you expect when it comes to them holding up their end of a bargain, a deal. For some of you, if you collaborate or work with this person in business, I feel as though you may be addressing this issue or this problem with the Flute card in order to resolve something that you feel is not working in your favor. But I feel as though you're going to be speaking up in regards to some sort of disappointment when it comes to business, when it comes to your career, in order for you to overcome an obstacle or a challenge and be able to move forward. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards to see what's happening with your money for the month of December. What should my beautiful Virgos be expecting when it comes to their money for the month of December? Please show me the cards we need to see. What should they be expecting when it comes to their money for the month of December? Okay, you have the Eagle card, and it states triumph over troubles and obstacles. What should they be looking out for when it comes to their money for the month of December? What should they be looking out for? The cards just keep falling on the floor. You have tent, temporary situation. And what is the overall outcome when it comes to their money for the month of December? You have Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, so my beautiful Virgos, when it comes to your money for the month of December, what you should be expecting, the Eagle card came out. So with this card, this lets me know that a lot of you are going to be overcoming troubles, obstacles, challenges. You're going to be looking at things from an eagle's point of view, really fine-tuning your vision and focusing on what you need to change, what you need to shift, what you need to improve upon in order for you to get the results that you're looking for. I feel as though you're really going to be looking over things with a microscope, really paying attention to the fine details in order for you to create a better process for yourself or come up with bigger, better, and bolder ideas that's going to lead you towards money, elevation, advancement, you gaining success in something. Some of you may also be overcoming a lot of challenges and obstacles that you may have faced, and you may be figuring a way out of some sort of setback that's going to lead you towards victory. But I feel as though you're in this energy of soaring high, overcoming obstacles, analyzing things, revising your plans in order for you to start something new, go down a new path, or create new money opportunities for yourself that you know is going to work in your favor and lead you towards victory. And when it comes to what you need to be looking out for, you have the Tent card, and it states temporary situation. So some of you may be dealing with a temporary situation. This could be you currently working for an employer temporarily to pay the bills, but you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for a bigger and better opportunity. And for some of you, there may be a temporary setback when it comes to your finances that you may be trying to figure out a way to resolve or overcome in the month of December. And for some of you, you may be in a transitional phase where you're shifting, you're changing, you're elevating, you're growing, you're gaining insight, knowledge, wisdom, information, and figuring out a way to utilize it to work in your favor so that you can move forward. But I feel as though you're in this transitional phase of elevating, growing, gaining access to insight, knowledge, and wisdom so that you can change your situation for the positive. But some sort of temporary situation or temporary setback is not going to be long-lived, because you're going to be figuring out a way to get out of the situation, especially when it comes to your finances. And when it comes to the overall outcome, you have the Shark card, and it states, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So it's important that you really remain focused on your skills, your craft, what you're investing into, what you're pouring into, what you're going after, because there may be hidden aspects that you may not be aware of, or individuals that may be plotting against you in order to take advantage of you financially. So it's important that you really do your due diligence, research things before you invest, take your time before you make a final decision on anything or sign a contract, because there may be someone that's trying to take advantage of you, and it could lead to a loss of material wealth if you're not careful. So it's important in the month of December that you're very careful with your investments and your money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some career oracle cards to see what other messages we have. Okay, what other messages do we have for my beautiful Virgos when it comes to their career? Okay, you have Frozen. And with Frozen, it states, there may be a hiring freeze or no work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So for a lot of you, you may be experiencing some sort of hiring freeze, or you may not be able to find the job or the position that you're looking for that's going to pay you what you're worth or what you feel as though you deserve. I also feel as though this is connected to this 10 card, where you're in a temporary situation or transitional phase of remaining where you are in order to pay the bills and utilizing it as a stepping stone to get you to where you want to be when it comes to your career, your job, or your finances. But the universe is urging you to not be aloof and actually take the initiative to follow up, put your resume out there, take a step in any direction so that you can see traction, growth, and gains, as well as open up new doors to opportunities that may be waiting for you. But you have to take the initiative in order for things to work in your favor. So if you feel as though you're experiencing some sort of blockage or lack forward movement when it comes to your career or career opportunities, it's important that you take that initiative and follow up, because it could get your foot in the door and it could lead you towards an opportunity that you truly deserve and get you out of this temporary situation. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some money cards to see what other messages we have. What other messages do we have from the beautiful Virgos? Okay, you have balance and you have collaborative. So with balance, it states, you need to balance your career and personal life. Honesty and business ethics are important to establish credibility in your work environment. So the universe is urging you to find balance when it comes to your career and your personal life. For some of you, if this requires you working from home or transitioning to a new way of life, where you're more connected with healing and dealing with your health, pouring into yourself, revising your plans, changing things in order to relieve or eliminate stress so that you're able to focus on what needs to be done so that you can elevate not only when it comes to your career, but your money. But finding balance when it comes to your work life and your personal life is going to be key to you elevating and moving forward in the month of December. And for the second card, you have collaborative, and it states, working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. So for some of you, working together, collaborating with others, and I feel as though this is connected to the Stork card, a new business opportunity is going to be key to you elevating when it comes to your career and your finances. So the universe is urging you to network, collaborate, partner up with individuals of like mind who's very skilled and knowledgeable in their own craft and what they do, because they could offer valuable information, advice, guidance, and direction that's going to allow you to elevate when it comes to your career and when it comes to your money. So working with others is going to be key. And for some of you, you may find that you may be receiving a new job opportunity where you're connected with people of like mind. You're connected to your soul tribe that's going to allow you to elevate and advance within your career. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull one more oracle card to see what other messages we have. What other messages do we have for my beautiful Virgos? What do they need to know? Please show me the cards we need to see. Okay, you have training. And when the training card comes out, this lets me know that for some of you, you're definitely going to be receiving a new job opportunity that's going to require you going through some sort of training or orientation. So you may find that you're going to be going to an orientation after accepting a job offer that's going to allow you to gain valuable information on what's expected of you and how your workflow and your process is going to be moving forward with a company. For some of you, you may also be going back to school to gain some sort of knowledge, insight, or direction when it comes to your career path. Or you may be taking a course of learning, going through some sort of training in order to level up when it comes to your skills so that you can receive advancement opportunities when it comes to your work as well as your business. But I feel as though you're going to be learning, growing, educating yourself, or going through some sort of training that's going to be beneficial to you when it comes to your overall advancement and you accomplishing and achieving your financial goals. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull Tarot to further clarify the cards. Okay, please clarify Rose. Romance is in the air. Please clarify Rose. Okay, you have the Empress card. So you're definitely attractive in the month of December. You're attracting a lot of attention. You have a lot of eyes on you. You're in this divine feminine energy of attracting abundance, attracting opportunities, things working in your favor. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands. So you're definitely looking good in the month of December. A lot of you may have poured into your looks. You may have been working out, changing your diet, really leveling up, not only physically, but in your overall life. And it's allowing you to attract bigger and better opportunities in your direction. So if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, if you're an influencer, I feel as though you're going to be attracting a lot of attention and people wanting and willing to work with you. And for some of you, you could be beating out the competition based off of how you look when it comes to advancement opportunities within your career. But I feel as though your creativity, you nurturing and pouring into your ideas, they're going to grow and blossom, and it's going to allow you to elevate and level up when it comes to your career. And for some of you, with this Empress card coming out, this definitely lets me know that you're going to be expecting your family may be growing and expanding. And I feel as though you're pouring into and nurturing into your career, your skills, your gifts, your ideas, and your talents in order to create an alternate revenue stream or some sort of long-term financial stability, not only for you, but for your family. And for some of you, as I mentioned before, you may also be connecting with a romantic partner when it comes to your career and what you do for money, because this person finds you very attractive, very successful, and this person is drawn to your energy. So I feel as though they're going to be making their presence known or their affection for you known in the month of December. And this could evolve, elevate, and grow into a full-blown marriage where you're expanding your family and where you're elevating and growing within your career. Okay, please clarify the Stork card. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Wow, you have the Lovers. This is definitely a love connection that's going to be happening connected to what you do for work. Although this is a career and money reading, a lot of love is happening. So you're definitely going to be meeting a romantic partner connected to what you do for work. Some of you are going to be expecting. So you may be thrown a celebration, some sort of baby shower from your coworkers at work, or you're going to be announcing that you're expecting to your employees or your coworkers. Some of you may also be taking maternity leave and pouring into yourself, nurturing your child, pouring into your family in order for you to prepare for the delivery of a child. But I feel as though you're going to be romantically linked to or partnering up with someone connected to your work. And this romance is going to evolve and grow into a full-blown marriage and children where you're expanding your family. And for some of you, I feel as though by you pouring into your ideas, your creativity, your skills, your gifts, and your talents, making things happen that's going to work for you, it's going to create a financial safety net for you where you're going to have long-term financial stability and security, not only for you, but for your growing family. But by you nurturing, pouring into your ideas, going after opportunities that you know is going to allow you to have some sort of long-term job security, as well as financial elevation, it's truly going to work in your favor and lead you towards a lot of success, elevation, and you pouring into things that are important to you and that you know is going to be worth your time, your energy, your effort, your focus, and your dedication. And with the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, some of you could be partnering up with a manager, a CEO, a supervisor, a boss, someone who's in a position of power and someone who's very wealthy and financially well off. Okay, please clarify Flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Please clarify flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, you're the Sun card. So, and you have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely going to be faced with a choice. And I feel as though you're going to be speaking your mind with this flute card and the Two of Swords in regards to changing the situation from a negative situation to a positive situation with the Sun card. You're going to be successful when it comes to you addressing this issue, addressing this person, or creating a resolution to this problem so that you're able to move forward when it comes to your career, your business, or whatever you're pouring into. But I feel as though addressing this issue, this problem, in order to create change is truly going to work in your favor and bring you positive results where you're going to be able to elevate and where you're going to be optimistic about how things are moving forward for you. And for some of you, if this requires you eliminating yourself from this situation by going down a different path or eliminating this person, it's going to allow you to come into some sort of success and elevation because you no longer have to deal with this burden. Okay, please clarify Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may have faced some sort of financial difficulties or some sort of instability when it came to your money. And I feel as though, as I mentioned before, you have a bird's eye view, the eye of the eagle, where you're going to be fine-tuning, focusing on things, viewing things from a different perspective on how you view money, see money, handle money, so that you can create opportunities that's going to get you out of this instability energy towards some sort of financial security, elevation, gains, and growth. So you're changing your perspective. Things are turning for the positive so that you can elevate and grow when it comes to your money. And you're making better investment decisions that's going to allow you to come into bigger and better opportunities that's going to work in your favor. Okay, please clarify temporary situation. Okay, you have the Knight of Cups. You have the Devil and you have the Ten of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Devil card coming out, I feel as though for some of you, this may be you holding yourself back from old ideas, outdated ways of thinking, old habits that's restricting you from receiving the opportunities that you truly deserve. But I feel as though you're going to be figuring your way out of this stuck energy, this cycle of repeat that's not allowing you to elevate and grow in order for you to come into bigger and better opportunities. So by you recognizing what you need to change or the shifts that you need to make within your own personal life, or either you removing yourself from a toxic environment, whether this is at work or your personal life, it's going to free you from some sort of restriction that's going to allow you to elevate and grow, not only when it comes to your overall life, but when it comes to your finances as well. So it's going to open up doors to new opportunities by you receiving a new job offer, by you investing into something that's going to grow and bring you a lot of money, a lot of financial success with the Ten of Pentacles. So you're coming into some sort of financial blessing, winning, or windfall that's headed in your direction. For some of you, this could have even been some sort of restriction when it came to you receiving some sort of payout, settlement, or money that was owed to you. I feel as though you may have been temporarily waiting for an answer or an outcome, and you're going to be receiving the outcome that you truly deserve, where you're going to be receiving some sort of payment, compensation, or settlement offer that you truly deserve after a period of restriction and waiting. And as I mentioned before, some of you may also be utilizing a temporary situation as a stepping stone to get you to where you need to be. And by you taking with you the knowledge, the insight, and the tools that you have gained in that temporary situation, is going to allow you to level up in a major way when it comes to your money. But some sort of change or shift is happening for you that's truly going to work in your favor and bring you a lot of financial advancement. Okay, please clarify Shark. Okay, you're the Ten of Cups and you have the Six of Swords. So I feel as though you're going to be avoiding, and once again, you have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I feel as though you're going to be getting yourself out of a situation where someone may be trying to take advantage of you financially, get you stuck in a contract, or get something over on you. I feel as though you're going to be getting out of this situation. You have the Six of Swords and you have the Ten of Cups. So you're going to have a successful outcome based off of your actions. I feel as though you're really going to be tapping into your intuition, following your heart when it comes to a person, an investment, a contract, an idea. And you're going to be making the best possible decision that's truly going to work in your favor, where everything is going to turn out and bring you towards success, or you freeing yourself from something that may have been trying to restrict you. But you have divine protection. Something's coming into divine alignment for you, or you're going to be seeing people for who they are in the month of December. That's going to allow you to make better money making or financial investment decisions. That's going to lead you towards calm waters where things are coming together to work in your favor as they should, and where you're going to be bringing in more financial abundance, stability, and security, not only for you, but for your growing and expanding family as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull a final oracle card to conclude the reading. What is the overall message for my beautiful Virgos? Which are the cards we need to see? Okay, you have the journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So I feel as though this is connected to this temporary situation card where whatever you have been desiring, wishing, hoping, praying for, manifesting, it's coming together to work in your favor. There's some sort of divine alignment and divine timing that's happening in order to get you to where you need to be. So although you may have not had the smoothest or the most pleasant journey, just know that it all is coming together to work out in your favor in the end. And your perseverance is going to be soon rewarded by you receiving elevation, success, as well as financial advancement. So continue to hold on and move forward. The universe is working in your favor. I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading right here. I thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I thank you once again. Have a blessed, beautiful, and abundant rest of your month, and bye.